Hey guys, it's me, Clash of Max, and welcome to Aegislash Week 1, Season 7. So here we are, first match in, and we have a pretty scary team. We're up against Vanilla Snorlax and the Munchlaxter United, which is a pretty fun name. So yeah, basically, Garchomp, Clef, Heatran, Mega Venusaur, Crobat, Starmie, Hooper, Rotom Frost, Frogadier, Frogadier? Yeah. Beware and Arceus. So yeah. Scary team. Garchomp can set up and does a lot of damage. Clefable can sort of do whatever it wants really. It can get up rocks, it can be bulky, it can use utility, it can even set up. Heatran is just like a bit of a fat wall that's a bit annoying to deal with, and it gets rocks and it's also pretty strong. Mega Venusaur is really annoying to break through. Crobat is pretty fast. That's about it. Starmie's fast and it can be pretty devastating with its strength. And also gets actually rapid spin, which is pretty good. Hooper's one I'm most afraid of here. This thing, 160 attack, 170 special attack, and so much coverage. This Martin is gonna be scary. I can deal with it somewhat defensively and pretty well offensively, but it's going to be taking kills, probably. Rotom Frost can be dealt with, but its stab is really threatening, and Frogadier is the Spike Setter. Toxic Spike Setter, I should say. Beware, I don't know if it's going to come this game, but it could be scary if it does, and God forbid Snom comes. So how am I going to deal with this? Well, here's my squad. So we have Mew, Gligar, Guzzlord, Bruce, Tapu Fini, Terrakion, and Bronzong. So what's going on here is that Mew is a fast Choice Scarf set. This is so I can revenge kill stuff like Garchomp and Choice Scarf Hooper with Ice Beam and U-Turn, and Psychic is there so I can do good damage to Venusaur. I need good ways of dealing with that. And it's a fast pivot, which can get around the place, which is pretty nice, and it's decently bulky as well. It can live a +2 Earthquake from Garchomp with the defense EVs I've given it. And Trick is there, so I can cripple stuff like Heatran and Clefable by just chucking my Choice Scarf onto them. They don't really want it, and that frees up my move slots if my Scarf doesn't need it anymore. Next we have a little dude, the Gligar. This thing's pretty standard. It's just a bulky wall to deal with Garchomp and Heatran to an extent. Can also deal with Hooper on the physical end decently well, which is alright. And this is our defogger. Not to say really, just don't want to get knocked off. It's immune to poison. Earthquake's good for Heatran. I think can deal with Heatran, a defensive Heatran pretty well. Guzzlord is here sort of as a blanket check for a lot of things. It can sort of deal with Starmie. It's our main Hooper check on the physical end. It can also deal with Heatran pretty well, and its coverage covers most of the team alright, besides Venusaur. And knockoff's really nice to just remove items, and it also does like 50% to Hooper because Hooper's defense is horrible. And Protect is here the Scout, whether or not Hooper is choice banded, and also so or choice specs. And it's also so that I can just get leftovers recovery. Next we have Tapu Fini with a trapping set. This is so that I can trap stuff like Clefable, who's trying to set up, or I can even trap like Heatran, trap and kill it. Fast Taunt, it's pretty good. Outspeeds Hooper, I can deal with it defensively with Moonblast, and also can take a few hits from Garchomp, which is alright. And Nature's Madness is good because it gives me a way of getting good chunks off on the Venusaur. Terrakion is here to do damage. That's about it. Clicks the Swords down so it can one-shot everything that isn't named Venusaur, which is pretty good. And Life Orb's good damage, and Quick Attack is here. The fourth slot isn't that important for this Terrakion. Stone Edge and close combat cover everything, but Quick Attack's there in case there's any fast sweeper that's low health, so I can just Quick Attack it to kill it. And lastly, the very cool Bronzong set, Twisted Spoon Magic Bell. Basically, this guy is another Garchomp check with a Levitate. It's immune to ground, also resists Dragon with its Steel typing. It also can deal with Venusaur. You can switch into all of Venusaur's moves without much of a hitch. Also is a good way of dealing with Crobat, and it can also sit on Clefable a little bit and dish out high damage heavy slams if it's max attack its investment, and can do a good chunk to Heat Tread with Earthquake, and Zen Headbutt with Twisted Spoon is there, so that I can get like consistent damage on Garchomp, who I'm supposed to be able to deal with. And also it's a good way of dealing with Venusaur, because I just need damage, I just need to get rid of Venusaur basically, so all the damage I can with psychic moves is what I need. And Stealth Rock is Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock's pretty good here. And chipping down Venusaur, Heatran, they have the best recovery in the world, so yeah. Anyway, let's get into the game. Alright, here we are. Thank you, Porygon the Bot. I appreciate your support. So, here we are. I did not expect Beware to come at all. Don't know why it's here. To be honest, it actually does decently well. I'm gonna break that thing. You can deal with it okay, Feedy can do it alright, and Bronzong kind of. I need to look up Beware. So Fluffy gives it half contact moves, but it gives it weakness to fire, but that's not really matter much here. Can't say I've really versed Beware before. It's Bulk Up. Has a Pain Split for recovery. Is that Swords Dance I saw? Swords Dance. Cool. Physical stuff, close combat. Well, I think it's a lot of coverage actually. It's a bit worrying. Also the Hoopa is here. This is a pretty scary team, to be honest. All the threats that I was afraid of are here. No Heatran, so it's my Earthquake on Bronzong is useless. Cool. So Starmie's here as well. I hate Starmie. I'm gonna have to mute chat. So many people talking. Cool. So his Rock Setter is either Clefable or Garchomp. It could be either or really. I don't know who would it be. Bronzong as well against both of them. Hoopa is terrifying. I don't want to have to deal with Hoopa. Mew is really good here. I can deal with Hoopa well. It can deal with Garchomp. It can deal with Beware. It can deal with Venusaur. And Starmie to an extent. Just need to keep it healthy. He's got his hazard removal is Starmie, so that's alright I guess. Starmie's a little bit threatening. But it's nothing we can't handle. How's Terrakion in this game? Nothing's far, or besides Starmie. When Starmie goes, Terrakion can go in. Pretty well. Bronzong can deal with Clefable, Garchomp, kind of Beware, and Venusaur. Gligar is nice for Garchomp. Beware probably has Ice Punch, so Beware is probably going to be a Pokemon I can't really switch to do too well. I can check it out. Does it get Poison coverage? It gets Thunder Punch. Something I probably should check out against my Feeny. Double Edge just does a lot by default. Wow. That one's will be hard to switch into. Mew's a pretty safe lead, to be honest. And I just don't want him to lead a Hoopa and I just die immediately. So I'm gonna go. I think Mew. Oh, he's still waiting. Still deciding, I should say. I was thinking about Thundurus, but I don't really like it where in a matchup where Garchomp exists. And I was sort of tired on slots anyway. But I probably could have swapped out Gligar, to be honest. It's only really useful for Garchomp. Oh well. Yeah, Thundurus would have been quite nice here, to be honest. But, here we are. Doesn't matter anyway. So Gligar's will probably end up being Sack Fodder of some sort, but it just needs to deal with Garchomp first, and that'll be it. I'll also get rid of Rocks. Cool. I'll lead with Gligar first. What can he do? Also, Guzzlord first is alright. Starmie's very threatening at speed tier. I think we'll lead Mew. Because it can deal with everything by virtue of U-turning decently well. It's just, I don't want to lead a Hooper and I just lose a Pokemon immediately. Although, leading a Feeny isn't too bad. It's not the worst. Yeah, we'll lead a Mew. And in comes Starmie. So, I could U-turn here and get a fair bit of damage on this. Yeah, I could get like a nice 39%. However, I don't want to reveal that I'm Scarf just yet. So he could just go for a flip turn from the get-go, which I don't really want. And he could also just go for Ice Beam. So yeah, I don't want to get Guzzlord too weak. Feeny's role isn't amazingly important in this game, so I think we'll go Feeny. You go Feeny. He's not going to Thunderbolt immediately because I have a Guzzlord. If he does Thunderbolt into my Tapu Fini, it's going to do a decent chunk. Which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine, I guess. Although, to be fair, Guzzlord's role isn't amazing. Ice Beam does so much damage. We'll go Feeny as a mid-ground. Hopefully he doesn't Thunderbolt immediately. He just flip turns, cool. So what is the reaction here? Probably Venusaur? Or something? I'd imagine that to be the case. We've got terrain up now, so status isn't going to be a problem for my grounded Pokemon. Yeah, here comes Venusaur. So, this thing could throw out a knockoff, which could be scary. Yeah, it could be a little bit scary. I just don't like, yeah, knockoff. I don't want to lose an item immediately, but it might end up being what I have to do. Yeah, so Feeny's not staying in here. That's the bottom line. Might end up going hard Bronzong here. The item's not that important. Yeah, just go hard Bronzong. He just Sludge Bombs? Cool. That's fine. That is fine. Could throw out a fat Zen Headbutt, but I don't really want to do that. So what I could do is go to Terrakion here, if he goes for like knockoff, for whatever reason. Because he's not going for Giga Drain or Sludge Bomb this turn. And who else would he even go into? Like, he would probably have to go Hooper here. Although I could just get up Rocks. Rocks would be really nice, but I am very afraid of this Hooper. I'm very afraid of this Hooper. It might just be the Scarfer though. It might just be the Scarfer. So what's gonna happen here is he's gonna either Leech Seed or knock off, I think. He could even Sleep Powder. So I could go for a Zen Headbutt here and do like half his HP, or I could go for a Stealth Rock. But if that brings in Hooper, then that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, Rocks isn't amazingly valuable with the Clefable sitting there. And Beware, I suppose. So I could just go Terrakion here. Yeah, I like Terrakion. You shouldn't stay in, that's the bottom line. Brings in Hooper, yep, cool. In comes Hooper. So I have no clue if this thing is Scarf. If it isn't Scarf, this thing will just fall to the floor. Yeah, so this thing just dies. But if it's Scarf, then I die. Which is not something I really want to deal with. Like, a part of me kind of hopes it's Scarfed. Yeah, if it's Scarfed, he'll... I mean, he's probably going to switch out here, because if I'm Scarfed, then he needs to get out of here. But if he's Scarfed, he probably still won't stay in, because that's just... Because he's afraid of me being Scarfed, I'm afraid of him being Scarfed. So I'm going to hope that he... Yeah, I'm going to hope that he, thinks that I am Scarfed. Okay. Let's just pray that he thinks I'm Scarfed here. That'd be great. Actually, before I do that, if I'm just going for game here, this is a pretty risky play, to be honest. Giga Drain does a fair bit to me. I want to click the Sword Stance. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So if he has any sort of investment, that's a bit scary for me. Part of me wishes I just Stone Edge there, but it's fine. Because if there's any sort of investment on this Venusaur, then I could just die, which would not be great. Yeah, it would not be great. But getting all this damage off would be fantastic. It would be great. So I say we just go for it. You can't kill me this turn. You'll go for a big Stone Edge. 21. Goes for the Seat Bomb. Oh, he's physical. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Physical Venusaur. Well, it's physical and special, I guess. Weird. Anyhow. I got Stone Edge again, but I don't want to risk missing. So I might just go for close combat. Yeah, I'll do that. Too bad with a Life Orb, because we don't have many more turns that we can stay in for. Cool. Yeah, so I only have 2 more attacks left in us, basically. This time, since I went into Feeny, oh, by the way, getting rid of Venusaur is so nice for my team, because that thing is a problem. Which means that Feeny can kind of go in a bit, which is nice. But yeah, thank God Venusaur's gone. Just at the cost of losing Terrakion's HP. So we could also just potentially even just quick attack this thing. We could get some good damage on it, but I don't really think that's worth it. So I think I might go Guzzlord here, because if he just goes for a flip turn, if he goes for a flip turn, to kill my Tracheon, he can just go into his, he'll just kill me and he can just go into whatever he wants. So if I go Feeny, it should be fine. If he goes for Thunderbolt's a bit annoying. But I don't want him to, I don't want to flip turn Guzzlord into a Beware. Where is, how fast is Beware? Fast enough. Yeah, I don't want him to I don't want him to U-turn into a Beware, or flip turn into Beware, or his, really anything. Like, Guzzlord isn't too great at anything that isn't Hooper or Starmie. I still don't know what this Hooper set is, which has been unfortunate, but it's alright. Cool. So I think if I go with Guzzlord, he's going to go Beware or something. If I go Happy Feeny and he goes to Thunderbolt, it's a problem. This thing isn't Life Orb though, so it's not too huge of an issue, so I'm going to go Feeny this time. Again. Goes for a flip turn, that's fine. How does he react to this? What does he switch into? Because if he goes Hooper, he's probably like Scarf Gunk Shot or something. Something like that. We'll have to see. The good thing it didn't go Guzzlord, because that would have invited in a lot of threats. I think he can kind of like sit on a lot of the Pokemon here, which is alright. I'm just a bit afraid of a Hooper. Here comes Garchomp. Can't say that was the Pokemon I was expecting to come in here. I sort of just thought Clefairy. I don't even know who would come in here, to be honest. Okay, how am I going to deal with this? Could just fire off a Moonblast, but I don't really want to do that. I would like the big damage on this thing. I would like some large damage. That would be great. But there's the Hooper still sitting in the back there, which actually is a bit scary for me. So I have Bronzong and a Gligar. If he goes to a Swords Dance, it's pretty scary for me. Because yeah, Gligar doesn't really, just sort of allows him to set up. Where Bronzong can still sort of set up. So I sort of just need to just go for a Moonblast now, I think. Yeah. Why is he so slow? Is that an Assault Vest Garchomp? Hold on. Or is that just max HP or something? Why did that do nothing? That did 28%. The thing is, Assault Vest. That was not the set I was expecting. 28%. This thing has to be like max Bidef. What would that have been for? My guess is that Thunderous Roserade, even just Feeny. That's a ton of events. Okay. Interesting. So that's not. So it has to be. So it's considered 28%, which is so weird because there's no berry there. It's Assault Vest. Is it? So It's probably like max. It's just this thing is just complete bulk. So it's so weird. Right. Okay. But this thing's still doing 41%. So it must be max, and then he's got a high roll, which is very annoying, but it's fine. I'm gonna go Gligar here. And then we're just gonna U-turn on whoever wants to come out here. Starmie comes out, get a good bit of chip on this thing. Nice. Good damage. How much is my Mew doing? Against Starmie. 39. It's good damage, but yeah, it's not the greatest thing in the world. Could go back in the Feeny potentially. Or we could just go Guzzlord and just protect and see what it wants to do. You go Guzzlord. So here we'll try and bait out a flip turn of some sort. We could also just straight up knock off here, which could be good damage. Yeah. Oh, we could slam this thing. We could slam. Do 45, which is pretty good damage, but I want to get rid of whatever its item is, I think. We just knock off. Yeah, he's gonna flip turn, that's fine. He gets a crit for some reason, which is cool. Who's he gonna go into here is the question. Goes into Beware. What items do you have? He's a Rocky Helmet. Cool. Interesting. It's very odd. I mean, how much do I do to a Beware? So pull up Beware and got Guzzler. We just went for a knockoff. Did 6%. So it's probably that or so I have max HP, max special. I'm gonna say it's max HP. And we go on to Mew, go for Psychic, just a decent bit. Just gonna protect this guy, I think. See what he wants to do. He's not. I don't think he's gonna be bulk. I don't know if he's gonna be bulk up or anything. I doubt it. We're just gonna protect. So we just every bit of HP matters on Guzzlord, thanks to Hooper existing. Okay, what's he gonna be? I hope it's a physical set. Oh, a special, I don't know, probably physical. This thing's built for the physical set. We'll see. We'll just protect. If he hyperspace holes here, actually let me just cancel that. So if he hyperspace Furies here, it'll do a decent bit, but it'll be fine. Goes for sub. Oh god, that's a problem. Has Ice Punch. Okay. So knock off again. Goes into Clefable, leftovers. Okay, interesting sets coming from here. Can't say I know what this thing's gonna do to me. So we're just gonna go Bronzong. He's gonna go for teleport. Okay. Here comes Hooper again. Which is, you know, a bit annoying, but it's fine. I want to hold on to this for Clefable. Yeah, I want to hold on to this for Clefable. Since it's Ice Punch, this thing, Gligar doesn't really deal with it too well. What's this set? I don't get what this is gonna be. Like, does Hooper get, like, Swords Dance or something? Bulk Up? Like, I'm trying to figure out what he wants to do with this. Like, knock off, maybe? It's a bit of a mystery, to be honest. Cool. Cool. So I think we're gonna go for a big dark move on me, which, you know, isn't great. I could sack Terrakion, but I kinda wanna still keep it. I mean, how important is it? Because I could just sack it and then go into my Mew. And then U-turn. Terrakion isn't largely important anymore. Could also just go... Could also just go on to Feeny, but I don't want to lose health in case I need it for Beware. I probably don't. This thing could be Gunk Shot, which I'm a bit afraid of. We might just end up sacking Terrakion. Because, yeah, it's not that great. Yeah, we'll sack it. It's fine. He just goes for a sub. It's whatever. Close combat. And then down goes my Terrakion. Then we'll just bring in my Mew. Maybe click U-turn. Maybe. Could just go Feeny and just Moonblast something. I say we do that, yeah, I like that idea. So I can get Leftovers recovery as well. In comes Clefable. I'm gonna taunt it for whatever it wants to do here. So it's just Wish Protect. Cool. Okay, here's this thing. Which is fine. I'm gonna go Gligar. Goes Clefable. It's gonna U-turn. Into my Mew. Goes for a Wish. Which is fine. So just go on the Bronzong. Goes to teleport. Oh crap, I didn't. That's annoying. Okay, that was a misplay on my part. I go Feeny here. He subs up. Which is fine. It's not fine, he had Gunk Shot. That was a throw on my part, that's annoying. In comes Mew. And go for a U-turn. Brings in the Garchomp. Ah, that was a big throw on my part. No. Damn it. That's so annoying. What did I do there? Yeah, I should just switch into my Guzzlord. It's annoying. I think U-turn, hope he goes in the Hooper. Brings that Garchomp. So I click U-turn. Which is fine. Go Bronzong. This Garchomp is annoying me. It's max HP. 22. Can't quite kill it yet. So you keep on U-turning this thing, I guess. Really threw when I threw the Finny away. Okay, this is a big turn right here. I could have you slam. Should do a nice amount. Not much to the Hooper though, because Hooper's very heavy. Bronzong, heavy slam, 27%. How much would do Clef? Clefable. Zened was 34. It's not great damage. Bottom line is this thing can't be allowed to keep doing this. So we could just go Bronzong over for Heavy Slam. Yeah, do that. Get a decent chunk on the Hooper. It's just that Slam doesn't do that much to the Hooper. No, other Hooper. Like Earthquake does a decent bit actually. 24 to this Clefable. Just go for the slams, fine. Okay, down goes Clefable. Just a big roadblock out of the way. And Bronzong isn't too useful. Hooper, let's just say he has Life Orb. Can I live this in any universe? No. I don't really want to stay in here. I could just go Guzzlord. Because how much was Ice Punch doing again? Ice Punch did 41%. That's too much. And Bronzong isn't really useful much. Yeah. Slam. We could just slam. He's gonna attack here or something. I can't let him sub up. So yeah, this is fine, I think. That's fine. Now we just go Mew. Click U-turn. And... oh, actually, this Beware's a problem. This thing better not be Ice Punch. That's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. And we can just 1v1 it. I think. Because yeah, we live that. Which is fine. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, we're gonna U-turn straight into Mew. I don't want to lose my Gligar in case Garchomp becomes a problem. Ice Punch, cool. And he should be afraid of the Psychic, so go into Hooper probably. I doubt that my Mew's Ice Beam is going to kill this thing, no. Goes for another taunt. That's pretty annoying. Oh well, we'll manage, maybe. Okay, if I Earthquake this thing, kill the panda. How much health is Starmie on? Still too much health. I think this is probably fine. We Earthquake now, 16%. It's Ice Punch, 1-9, which is okay. What do I do here? This is a very close endgame. Kill the boy with Earthquake. And then who does he go into? Hooper. It would be Hooper or Starmie. Probably Starmie. Let's hope he doesn't have Darkest Lariat. And we'll U-turn into Mew. Goes for Ice Punch. Ice Beam should kill. Even if it is max. Yeah. Ice Beam should kill. Cool. That works. Incoming Hooper probably. Probably. Imagine if I still my Feeny here. Be great. Would be great. So I'm locked in the Ice Beam now, so it's fine if this is Garchomp he's switching into, which it isn't. If he goes Starmie, I mean, regardless of what happens, I think I'm just going into my Guzzlord. I think. I need 2 U-turns on Hooper and Starmie. It's a very close game. Too close. He's not gonna go. I don't. He doesn't know I'm scarfed. I've been trying to hide that the whole game. And not like the scarf will be useful for Starmie probably. Yeah, the scarf will be useful for the Starmie because it is 39. I need 2 to kill it. Which is annoying. And then Hooper... Actually, yeah, that's right, hold on. U-turn is a million to Hooper. So Hooper... It's not gonna die. I mean, oh actually, it's just a little bit of chip it will. Just a little bit of chip. It's just, yeah, just need to take 1 Life Orb hit or something. Pretty close game. If only I played the Feeny better, then would have been fine. Here comes Hooper. Okay. So what I do here is, let's have a quick check. Got Garchomp, let's say it's Tank Chomp. And it's using Dragon Tail. It's my Guzzlord. 31. Like it's not bad damage. I can live 3. I can take 2 and die on the 3rd one, I mean. Because thing subs, it's not gonna sub here, is it? Because I'm about to reveal I'm Scarf by switching out. Do I need Gligar? It's okay, if I go Gligar here, how many can I take from Ice Punch back at the beginning of the game? 41. So I'll take 1, then die to the next one, which wouldn't be ideal. Okay, if I go Gligar here, he kills it. Then I just go into Mew and I kill this. But if he goes for sub, then it's a problem. If I go to Guzzlord, he can go for a move and ship me down to a uncomfortably low position. So the answer is to go Gligar here. Cool. Okay, now I go for the U-turn. For a nice U-turn, which should kill. If not, then I'm gonna cry. Because that's 88. Here comes Garchomp. Go into Guzzlord. I'm gonna protect this a little bit, get some HP. Oh, that's scary. Okay, whoa. It's a bit frightening. Earthquake should kill this thing, right? Surely. Okay, when you go back to Moon Blast on Garchomp, it did 28%. Feeny, Moon Blast, it did 28%. This thing's Assault Vest. 28%. So it has to be max, right? There's no defense. Eighteen's not enough. It's not enough. It could be enough, but it's very tight. %. Yeah, I don't like the odds for that one. I'm gonna have to go for a knockoff. We can live this, yeah, which is fine. This Starmie might beat me in the end. Him having Outrage really screwed this over. Here's Starmie. We can't quite kill it with U-turn. We're gonna protect here. Has Ice Beam. That's not good. That is not good. 46%. I'm gonna die. How much is on Mew? 27%. Yeah, it's a problem, isn't it? And Mew can't kill with U-turn, which is also very unfortunate. Yeah. This thing's analytic, it's killing me. Analytic, I should say. Ice Beam, just 36, just too much for my Mew. That's very annoying. It's not analytic. 28%. I have to hope for a crit here, don't I? That's annoying. Trick isn't gonna do me anything. And I need you to turn the crit, basically. Yeah, I need a crit. Please crit, you. Oh, this thing is Scarf. Ah. Oh well. That's annoying. We did pretty good. It's just we kind of threw away Tapu Fini. What did we do to mess up here? We went the Bronzong, he teleports into Hooper. I bring out Tapu Fini when I should have brought out my Guzzlord. And if I did that, then I could have he substitutes, then I could have knocked him off. He would have got me down and I would have died afterwards and lost my Guzzlord, but I would have had a Fini still. Yeah. Well, I think I threw that one a little bit with the Fini play, but for the most part I played it alright. It is a very tough team to overcome. I should have prepped better for... It's be able to prep for Hooper, to be honest. But yeah, if I didn't have a Scarf Mew, that would have made a very different game, I think. But yeah, I played it alright. This is a very hard matchup for me, so I'm pretty happy how far I didn't manage to make it. Probably could have won if I didn't screw over the Fini, but you know, it's the first time using this team, you get used to it. But GG's to Vanilla, good game, and I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.